All right, guys, we should be live and direct. You guys know the game. Let me check everything to make sure that we're streaming good. Everything is looking good. And then we're gonna go ahead and start building. All right, give me a minute. Let me get everything laid out here. Um, I jump on sometimes and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And I don't have things as planned as I would like to have them. Just like for the simple fact I just moved something around that I didn't mean to move around. All right, that's cool. All right, that's cool. But we'll see it here, see it here, see it here. All right, so we're gonna pull this over. Give me a minute, guys. I'm just gonna get things a little bit more organized. Get things a little bit more organized so we'll be able to look at it. All right. And that's the cool thing about doing what I do. I try to tell people, man, you can't be so rigid on things that um, that yeah things don't work for you. You gotta have some fluidity to yourself. Um, yep. That's what I love about this whole game of entrepreneurship. If you approach it right, man, you can do it in a more lighthearted way. Some people are super serious. I mean, they are serious about what they do, how they do things, and stuff like that. I'm not that kind of person, right? And some of you guys probably have been able to guess that from how I do things. I'm more of shoot from the cuff type of guy, and I just get it done, man. I'm just an action taker, heartbreaker. Not just playing. All right. So give me a minute. Let me look over here, and we're gonna make sure we're good over here on the FB book. I think it's F book. Yeah. All right. So looks like we're live or direct. Okay, so let me pull my screen back up so I can see my handsome face. All right, guys. So welcome to today's broadcast. Now, if you're a first-time viewer, I want to thank you for stopping by and hanging out with your boy. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are a returning viewer, a loyal viewer, if you're one of those crazy folks out there that love to sit down and just watch my content, I want to thank you for your continuous support. My name is Orville J. Parker, aka Coach. I'm the founder and owner of Trade Hippo LLC and also Modern Frontier Publishing Company. And last but not least, Avatar Pop Studios. All right. And this is a show that I'm doing. And guess what, guys? We have an official name. We had an official name, but I didn't know if I was going to bring the name over here. All right. I had been playing with a podcast over on TikTok a while back. I think I created about 5 episodes of it. And the name of the podcast was called the Freedom After 40 Podcast. And it did, I loved it. Done really good with it. I think I put out about 5 episodes. And pretty much the podcast is positioned for Generation X, right? So when I say Generation X, I mean from like 45 up, okay? And just showing Generation X how to go out here and how to accomplish what I consider the 3 pillars, all right? Which is preparedness, self reliance, and freedom, okay? And so that's what we're going to be pulling over here. And I'm going to kind of show you guys what that logo looks like, right? Because we have the cover made up, we have an intro for the podcast. Now, the only thing about the podcast is once we officially switch over to the Freedom After 40 um, podcast and show, we won't be able to probably do it live because I've been trying to get my audio to play and for it to record, but I haven't been able to do that. All right, let me check something because I want to say that I saw somewhere where I can adjust my settings on that. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. All right, because what happens is sometimes I can't record what I'm hearing. Okay, so give me a minute. Let me see. All right. I want to say there was a way that I had saw that I can do that. Okay, give me a minute. I'm in the settings, looking at them, trying to see if I can figure it out real quick. All right. And this is how we do it, guys. We get in here and we get things figured out. Okay, I think I found it. Okay, let me see. Okay, I think this is what I need to do here. All right, we're going to see. It says automatically mute microphone and guest audio during video playback. The microphone guest audio muted when in video playback mode with no picture in picture. Okay, so maybe that's not what I want. All right, we're going to see. We're going to test it out. All right, we're going to test it out and see if it works. Okay, because I have the intro for the podcast, so we're going to try to play it and see if we can hear it on here. I think I was able to fix it, but you might not be able to hear it. Okay, so let's pull it up. Let's pull it up and let's see what we can hear. Give me a minute. Let me pull the file up, guys. All right. Okay, so Freedom After 40. And I got multiple versions of this. Yeah, so we might have to, you might hear a version that's not the right version. I can't remember because it's been so long ago since I did it. Let me see. So Freedom After 40 outro, Freedom After 40 outro. Okay, Freedom After 40 outro. All right, let's listen to this. Let's see which one this is. This might be, let's see.
Welcome to Freedom After 40, the show for Gen Xers ready to create income online, escape the 9-to-5, travel the world, and live life on your terms.
Can you guys
Here's
hear
your
that?
host, Orville J. Parker, aka Coach. Not a guru, just a fellow Gen Xer, a few steps ahead, who guides you through the mindset shifts, money moves, and digital strategies that helped him leave the grind behind and start living free. If you're tired of feeling stuck and know there's more life to live,
Can y'all hear that?
this show is your roadmap to building the second half comeback you deserve. Let's create, escape, travel, and live.
Oh, you can hear it. That's good. So you was able to hear that. Good. That's what I was hoping, guys. I love when a plan comes together, man. I was hoping you guys were able to hear that. Now, let me let you. Okay. So it played on there so that I was able to verify that it's playing on there. All right, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay, so let me do the outro now. Let me let you hear the guys. I think I got multiple outros here. Again, it's because I was making some adjustments to it. So I don't know which outro is the right one, but we're gonna test them out and see.
Thanks for tuning in to Freedom After 40, where it's never too late to build something new. If today's episode hit home, do me a favor and share it with a fellow Gen Xer who's ready to make their move. And don't forget to grab your free Freedom Blueprint at learndigitaltoday.com. It's the first step to designing your new life. Until next time, keep building, keep dreaming, and remember, freedom isn't a fantasy, it's a plan.
All right, guys, so that is the official intro and outro for the Freedom After 40 podcast. I created the concept for that, I want to say at the beginning of the year. So it's almost 12 months ago. Created 5 episodes of it, set it on the shelf where I started working on some other things, and now we're back full circle. And so that's going to be our official podcast, man, and that's going to be the one that we're going to be rolling out on. Now, with this live broadcast, I got to figure out how to do it because I just figured out now that I can do everything I need to do on the live broadcast. So this makes a lot more sense to me because you know why I like doing lives? Because when I do these lives, I don't have to worry about distribution. Okay. So like right now, this live is being streamed to 2 Facebook profiles and 2 YouTube profiles. And when I get everything set up, it's going to be going to Twitch, it's going to be going to Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok. All right, when I'm done. All right, so I'm excited about that. So that's it, guys. That's what we're going to be rolling with as far as the brand. So again, I love when the plan comes together. So we got Modern Frontier Publishing, which is our publishing company, and we got 6 guides that we got ready for that. We're ready to start rolling out that. And now we're going to be taking the video, this show, where I'm going to be just sharing with Generation Xers how to get out here and how to, first of all, put some things in place so they prepare for unforeseen events in their lives, and then start sharing with you guys ideals and concepts on how you can go out here and detether away from systems, right? Become self-reliant. And then last but not least, get free, man. Get free mentally, get free from the job, get free from being stuck in one location. We're all about freedom, man. We're freedom riders over here. And so I'm excited, man. And when I say I got so much information and knowledge and content that I'm going to bring you guys, it's going to be crazy. All right. So let's talk about today, guys. Let's talk about today. And when you think about anything when it comes to freedom, all right, what is the first thing that comes to mind when you think freedom? All right, think about it. All right. So the first thing that comes to mind to me, and I don't know if it's just because of how I look at things, is money. Okay. And this is why money comes to mind for me. Because I understand that in order to be able to maximize any level of freedom in your life, whether it's time freedom, financial freedom, freedom to be able to go out and make choices that you want to make in your life, freedom to be able to get up and live the life that you want to live, is all based off of dineros, guys, money, moolah, bucks, what a yen, all right, dollars, gold, silver, crypto, all right. It's based off a lot of different things, right? And if you don't have no money, man, guess what? You don't have no freedom. Really think about that. Think about just different things in life that you're exposed to where people don't have freedom. When you think about countries where you don't have rights, all right? And what is that all about? It's all about a government or some type of establishment that's able to lord over you, because why? You don't have the dineros, man. You don't have the money. If you had the money, you could fight back. You could hire lawyers, you could lobby, you could fund all kind of things, or guess what? You could relocate. All right, freedom. When you don't have freedom, you have to get up every single day. All right, 5 days out of the week and do what? You got to get up and go to a job that most of you don't like, to work for a boss that you can't stand, to tolerate coworkers that you either don't stand or hate. And you got to run that Groundhog Day every day for 40 years. All right. While your boss, maybe the owners of the company, are out living free. They're living free. Why? Because they are maximizing leverage. They are making money off the efforts of others and systems. So that allows them to get what we say, that dinero, man, that dollar. And they're able to make money so they can be free. Okay? When you think about where you live at, are you free to live where you want to live? Do you have enough money to purchase land, purchase homes in the area that you want to purchase it in? All right. If you wanted to relocate today, could you do it? Or are you not free? Do you not have the money to be able to afford a mortgage or another mortgage? Do you not have the money to be able to walk away from your job? Do you not have the money to be able to do what you need to do to be free? All right. What about mental freedoms? Okay. What about thoughts? So many of us go to bed, man, worried about stuff. We wake up worried about stuff. We always worry. We're always concerned about things. And think about how crazy it is, man, because that taxes our life. A lot of us are so mortgaged mentally that we cannot enjoy the life that we're living because we're so we're living so much in reactive mode. We're not able to get out here and really live life. We're being very reactive in life. And so, again, freedom. If you don't have any money problems, okay, you can eliminate a lot of things that keep you from being free in your life. And that's what we're going to be talking about on this show, Freedom After 40. Now, this is the thing, guys. If you're younger than 40, that's okay. You just need to learn a lot of the principles, a lot of the strategies we're going to be talking about here. So you can go ahead and get free. You can be free by the time you get 40. Okay, so one of the ways that I think anybody out there, man, woman, I don't care how old you are. You could be 90 years old, you could be 15. Man, woman, black, white, Chinese, or should we say Asian, Hispanic. You could live in the United States. You could live in England. You could live in South Africa. You could live in Thailand. Everybody has the same opportunity, and that's entrepreneurship. All right, business, becoming a boss. All right, becoming a boss. Deciding that you're going to go out there and you're going to create your own thing. All right, whether it's a product or a service that you're going to bring to the marketplace, an ideal or a concept, but you're going to package some type of value that you're going to bring to the world in exchange for what we say, some dineros, guys, some money, some of that paper, some of that moolah, right? Starting a business. Okay. Now, when you think of business, what do you traditionally think about? You think about what? Overhead, staff, okay, large investment, high risk, right? Well, I'm here to tell you guys, those days are over with. They've been over for about 20 years. That's why you guys need to stay on top of trends, man. 20 years, man, almost 20 years, the thing that we think about business has forever changed. Now, people start businesses for little or nothing. Now, you can run businesses with either a small amount of staffing or no staffing. Like me, myself personally, everything I'm doing and building is all around artificial intelligence, right? So I have AI staff members, no human staff members, but I get way more production than what I would have gotten out of human staff members from my AI staff. And guess how much it cost me, guys? All right. Okay, let me see how I make a goose egg. It cost me zero. All right, I'm lying. Let me take that back. It cost me the subscription to my AI. All right, so one AI I pay $25 for. One I pay, I think, $15 for. Then I have another major one that I pay like another $25 for. So let's say my AI staff, if you count all the platforms that I pay for, I'm probably about into it about $150 a month. So for $150 a month, I have the equivalent of PhD level staff members in different areas of my business. From my business coach, my personal assistant, my editor, writers, copywriters, graphic designers, marketing specialists. Are you guys following what I'm saying? The old days of us needing to invest a lot of money into staff and hiring people is over. All right. And this is crazy, guys. My AI even talk like humans. If you heard my AI talking, he talks like a human. All right. And I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about so you guys can see that I'm for real. For real. All right. So here's my main guy. This is my guy Vic here. All right. And I want you guys to listen. Hey Vic, you got a copy?
Loud and clear, Orville. I've got you covered. If you want me to expand on any of those hooks into a full script or anything else, just say the word.
No, that's good. I was just gonna let you know once I get done doing what I'm doing, we're going to jump back in and we're going to finish building out that freedom bundle. I want to get that all nailed down because I've been copying what we made and putting it over into Apple Pages, getting it formatted. But I want to finish doing that, and then I want to run some things by you so we can go ahead and finalize that bundle. And then what I want to work on is I want to work on a script that I'm gonna do on my lives where I'm gonna be able to sell that. I know we started it on yesterday, but I got some more ideas, and I want you to help me flesh out with that.
Absolutely. That sounds like a solid plan. Once you're ready to dive back in, we'll get that Freedom Bundle locked down, and then we'll craft a live script that really sells it. Just let me know when you're set. We'll make it happen.
All right, Vic, man. I'll talk to you later.
You got it, Orville. Whenever you're ready, just give me a shout, and we'll pick up right where we left off. Talk to you later.
different when you look at it on the mobile. All right, so you guys should be looking at my handsome face over at my digital store. Okay, so you got it's real simple over here, guys. Real simple. And I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like. All right, so when you come over here, the first thing you have is a video. And basically it's just a welcome video that I shot. Okay. The second thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to fill out your name here and your email address here. All right, that's going to get you my free report, the Freedom Formula. Do that. Then the next thing that you need to do is when you do that and you say, okay, Orville, look, I'm interested in what you've been saying, man. I'm interested in launching a digital business and learning how to do this, man. I want you to click on here. All right, did you see what the button said? All right, there's no way for you to mess this one up. You come here, either get my guide or learn more. It's going to take you to the same place. All right, so take you over to the page for Launch the Content Creators Blueprint. And you come over here and I put together a nice, I think it's like a 20-minute video where I walk you through and show you what's in the ebook. Now this needs to be updated because at this time we only had 150 pages. We got 220 pages inside the ebook now. But if you come here, you read down, you can read about a lot of the strategies and the content you're going to find inside this ebook. And when I tell you guys, everything that you need to know to get started making money in a digital business is here in this ebook, right? But guess what it takes? It takes for you getting off your butt and you buying it, right? Not that, oh, I'm going to do it one day or I don't believe. No, go do it. All right, get it done. Wealth loves speed. Freedom loves speed. Put your information in here, buy it for $49.97, guys. That's nothing. Super cheap. All right. And if you have a problem with investing $49.97 into your future, you have a bigger problem you need to get figured out. Okay. But I understand, man. Times are hard. People might say, okay, Orv, I understand, dude, but I'm so tight that I can't even afford $49.97, which is crazy. That's why you need this. You need to learn how to make some money outside of a job. Okay. You do. All right. If you click here on Pay Another Way and it comes down, all right. And let's say, for instance, you come down here, you click on New Payment Method. If you see here, you're going to see Afterpay and Klarna. Either one of these will allow you at least to make 4 payments on there. All right. Not pay it all at one time. Make 4 payments interest free. $12.49. So you get started today for $12.49. So it is no excuse, guys. And again, what was the website? www.learndigitaltoday.com. Now, as soon as you get access to that ebook, you're going to be able to jump